Hello again, Dr. Mike Jensen here. Today we're talking about water. Now many of my clients and my students are particularly concerned about bottled spring water, and they've asked me whether or not this water is fit to drink, because many of us who are concerned about alkaline in our bodies and achieving a nice healthy alkaline balance in our body systems know that drinking water is a sure way of assisting that process. But on the other hand, if we're drinking water that's acidic in nature, this is not going to help us at all. In fact, it will hinder us greatly. Now, I've got hold of a bottle of natural spring water, good Australian natural spring water, and we'll crack it open and we'll have a look at what pH this water actually is, and we'll see in fact whether drinking bottled spring water is healthy or is not healthy. Now, water is standardised of course, and in the supermarket the shelves are full of a dozen different brands of water, but I can assure you that every one of them undergoes the same process, or is processed in the same manner of microfiltration and ozonation. So let's get to it and compare bottled spring water. Okay, now here we have our bottle of spring water, and let's just open up the top, take the top off, crack open the seal, well, they certainly seal it up well, and of course I've clipped my fingernails. Now you wouldn't want to be dying of thirst trying to get at your water. No wonder they don't sell it out in the desert. There we have it. So off comes the top. Get our little glass here, and we'll put our water in there. Okay, now I've got my meter here. This is a pH meter, and we'll just let it come down and even itself out there. Now we've got a reading there of around 7, 6, 9 to 7. So let's put it in our water. There we have it. Now I'll just pull back here, and we've got it in our water. Now I'll just bring it up and just show you what that reading is. Can everybody see that reading? That is a reading of 4.9. There it is for you to see. So this particular bottle of natural spring water is giving us a reading of 4. Well, now it's come down to 4. And so, as you can see, this water indeed is extremely, extremely acidic. Now, this is the water here. I'll just get back out of here. Now, this is water that I use and I drink, and this is water that I put through my own ionizing machine that I've built, and this is the kind of water that people should be drinking. Now I'll just take that straight out of that water that's dropping more and more each time and put it in this water, and just see where we go from here. And the old machine doesn't want to go anywhere. It's gone into shell shock. Absolute shell shock from that pot of water. There we go. We're getting up there now. It's a slow climb out of that absolute pit of acid that we just subjected this meter to. But as we wait, we can see that the meter is slowly recovering and slowly climbing up there. At the moment we have achieved a reading of 7.7 and 7.8, so this is climbing up slowly, and it usually it reads around 8 to 8.5, 7.9 now. So as you can see, this water in this cup that I use myself is quite alkaline, and now it's reached a reading of 8 pH, and this water I've had out of the ioniser for a couple of days, and so it gradually gives off its AUP value, as it's called, and so it loses some of its pH, and now as you can see it's up to 8.1. When it comes out of the ioniser it can read anything from 9 to 10, which is extremely alkaline, but I prefer to have it between 8 and 8 and 9 for good, drinking water. Now it's reading 8.2, and so it is slowly climbing up. Now this water is good for you. This water will certainly aid you in alkalining your body. 8.3 as I'm speaking. Now I'm just going to go back down and pick up our cup of spring water and put our meter in it again, and instantly it plummets back down to 4.3. And so this spring water, this natural Aussie spring water, once it goes through the process of purification, really is unfit to drink. And I personally do not recommend anybody to drink bottled water. Now there is another thing to consider when drinking this bottled water, is that it comes in this plastic bottle, and everybody's aware that there's a contaminant in plastic bottles called BPAs, and these BPAs are carcinogenic. And so all in all, this water, and I'm not just saying this brand, I better turn that away, we don't want any product placement in this little movie. Any brand of bottled spring water is very suspect, and I suggest anybody that is drinking this to alkaline themselves is being sorely misled and should stop it at once. At least the town water coming straight out of your tap is more alkaline than this, although it contains chemicals. The pH of the water itself is usually at 7.5, whereas this is getting on toward battery acid. So I suggest that people either make themselves a water ioniser, which is a very simple process, and start to alkaline their own water. So there you have it, another health tip and another day in the office. Thank you very much, and hopefully I will see you next time.